the issue of whatever happened in causing Assad to flee from Damascus and Assyria, I said yesterday that not only did Moscow lose, that Beijing also lost. And now today, folks are talking about having quote-unquote peace talks, and they want to bring in Beijing to effectively be peacekeepers in a buffer zone in Ukraine. The Ukrainians would be insane to take that particular deal if they did. I don't see that happening. Just the same, yes, there was other view that Beijing was actually dealed out of that particular process. They have been effectively brought back in. The motives for Moscow doing this, I'm unclear on that, given where these two are really heading. Because Russia's invasion is so stupid, and the way they prosecute that particular war is so stupid. They are heavily depleted. So much so, they put a lot of their military assets and resources out of the eastern portion of Russia. East Siberia is where the oil and the nat gas and a lot of the rare earth minerals and a lot of the gold that Russia has is located. As far as Beijing is concerned, certain parts of what's so-called Siberia, all the way out towards the ocean, is considered to be part of quote-unquote China that was taken from them, and they want it back. Unless the Russians are going to use nuclear weapons, militarily speaking, in terms of conventional warfare, they are no longer a match for corporate China in their current condition. In other words, if China wants to, they can rope in and seize it and basically dare the Russians to nuke them. I doubt that would happen in terms of the Russians responding that way, which is a fancy way of saying I'm thinking that Beijing's going to take it one day or sooner rather than later is definitely a possibility. Definitive? I wouldn't say that. I am saying it's definitely not out of the question. What does that mean in certain geopolitical scenarios? That would change a whole lot of dynamics that could lead to a breakup because you've got other factors here involved now. Others might be emboldened against Moscow. And Moscow could lose other portions within their sphere of influence. And if that goes down, it wouldn't be a surprise. Even if the military assets being drained wasn't the issue, Russia's still in trouble because of their depopulation, so-called China's depopulation. Again, Deutschland's depopulation, Roma's depopulation, Koryo's depopulation, although it has slowed Edo's depopulation as well. You got to wonder, what does that mean for other parts of the globe? Which means folks are going to ask me, why does the Amexem-Moor-Empire care? And you could ask me, it's a fair question. I don't care one way or the other what happens with Moscow, to the extent of what I discussed thus far. What I do care about regarding Moscow is anything that will weaken their influence in the Alkebu-lan and the Ab.Zu. I am absolutely for that. I want the East and the West out of the Alkebu-lan and the Ab.Zu. The same way we wanted Paris, Londinium, and others out of, and Madrid. We wanted all of them out of Amexem. We definitely want Moscow out of the Alkebu-lan and the Ab.Zu. Beijing too. New Delhi too. Everybody out. Furthermore, I would add this. All this destabilization is going to really pummel supply chains, supply routes. So it behooves all of us on this planet that's not part of their sphere of influence to broaden strengthen, and deepen our abilities in a wide range of industries, commerce, and trade to blunt what is coming. Now, the international banksters, they have a different plan. And for a while, their plan is going to actually win out. It's just not going to last. So you have to prepare for both these scenarios because they're both potentially going to happen. Destabilization and disintegration of Moscow, and whatever nonsense it's going to be run by the international banksters with their digital handcuffs and digital chains that they're bringing forth on the masses that insist on participating in the global Babylon system. What folks choose is their business. What we're working to do is to survive whatever nonsense is coming from either one of those scenarios. And on my watch, we're going to do exactly that.